Okay, so by now you all are either figured it all out or you want me to go back over again where all of the stuff is for Wiley Plus and the quizzes and the assignments and all of that. So I just want to go real briefly over just a couple of things and then we're going to get on into today's in-class activity. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but I did have just a handful of questions wanting to know where to find everything, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows where to go. So let me, back here, this is in course den, okay? So in course den, I'm going to go under course outline to see what I'm supposed to be doing for the week, okay? I know we've already had half the week. I'm just to walk everybody through it. So I'm going to go on part 1, week 1. This is the week that we're in. So this week I've got to do a quiz for chapter 1. To take the quiz, that means I need to study chapter 1 material. Okay, so where do I go to get chapter 1 material? I go into Wiley Plus. Okay, just assume in your head that Wiley Plus is your textbook. If you were in had a regular printed book and you had to study for a test, you would go, to your textbook and to the lecture material. Well, for this class, the textbook and the lecture material are both in Wiley Plus. Okay, so let me go over to Wiley Plus and open the book. And I'm going to go under Read, Study, and Practice. And here's my Chapter 1 content that I would study over. And there's also the audio mini lectures and the video lectures. So this is where you go to prepare for Quiz 1. To take Quiz 1, you have to take it in course den. I know you all figured that out by now. I'm just walking through the process. So that you go here to study for Quiz 1. And then you also have to complete Apply the Concept 1.3, which again, Apply the Concept 1.3, this is just an empty drop box. This is just the place where you submit the work. To find out what that is, you come over here into the chapter, into the book, and you go to section 1.3. And you scroll, read the section. Hopefully you already have at this point. Read the section, and all the way at the bottom you find Apply the Concept 1.3. One question I have was, do we complete the Ruby's Club questions? No, those are not part of the Apply the Concepts. There will be Ruby's Club questions beneath every Apply the Concept. It's just the layout of the book and where they fall in the chapter. Okay, but you don't do that. What you do is you read, here's the background information. Here's your activity of what you're going to go do for this particular one, for Apply the Concept 1.3. You went and watched a video, talked about some different jobs that people do in IS, and then the deliverable is what you actually turn in based on the video, perhaps based on your own personal experiences, to list 5 benefits for using information systems. So what you're doing is, in the chapter, they've talked a lot about the benefits of using information systems and the way they help people. And then you go out and watch a YouTube video about different types of jobs that are available. And from that, you just build a list. What are the things that you think are useful? Maybe it's things from the book. Maybe it's things from the video. Maybe it's stuff from your own personal experience. That's okay. There's not a right answer, but there are wrong answers. Does that make sense? I don't expect you to all have the same 5 benefits. In fact, if you did, I'd be a little suspicious. Okay? There's not, and that's the case with most of these. With most of the activities, there is no right answer. We have some general expectations, but if you put in there, Mary had a little lamb, just because you want to have something on a piece of paper to turn in, that's wrong. Okay? So that's where you would go to complete Apply the Concept 1.3. And then let's go back to the material for this week. Now we come down to in-class activity 1, which is what we're going to do today. Okay, so does that make sense to everybody? I think hopefully after one time through it, getting ready, things done by last night, you find where to go study, you find where to take the quizzes, you find where to do the activities. From here on, it's just that same kind of general format of the way you're going to move through the material.